Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin is a Russian politician and former intelligence officer who has served as the president of Russia since 2012, having previously served between 2000 and 2008. Serving the largest country in the world sure has some benefits because he is also known to be the richest man in Russia. Of course, with this title, he will surely spend his money on a lavish lifestyle. So, in today's video, we'll be talking about Vladimir Putin's billion-dollar spending. Welcome to Social Lux. Our goal is to provide you with a dose of luxury, travel, houses, cars, and stories of successful people so you can be inspired to live an abundant, beautiful, and successful life. We upload videos weekly, so make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and feel free to comment any questions you may have down below. Enjoy! Vladimir Putin has access to over 20 different palaces and villas, 58 private planes, and at least 4 luxury yachts. Putin is one of the richest people in the world, though it's hard to place him on a list because his actual net worth is shrouded in mystery. Some estimates place it at 70 billion, while others say it could be as much as $200 billion. With that kind of cash, the Russian president has splashed out billions living his perfect lavish lifestyle, from fancy cars to an expensive collection of watches. Vladimir Putin has no shortage of palaces, mansions, and apartments to call his own, but there is one particular home that stands above the rest. Putin's $1 billion Black Sea Palace. His $1 billion home on the Black Sea boasts opulent design and luxury on par with France's Palace of Versailles. According to estimates, the seaside mansion's construction cost at least $1 billion. With an estimated 190,000 square feet of living area, it is the largest private residential structure in Russia. An amphitheater, a sculpture park, and a sizable courtyard are among the features visible in aerial photographs. A 27,000 square foot guest house is accessible via a 260-foot long bridge, an arboretum, a greenhouse, and a church. A landing pad with space for 3 helicopters is also present. A hockey rink, a casino in the style of Las Vegas, a swimming pool, saunas, a cocktail lounge, and a gym are just a few of the many rooms tucked away inside, around, and beneath the main palace. By comparing the building plans with pricey furniture orders that could be linked back to the Russian president, Alexei Navalny and his anti-corruption team were able to uncover some of the secrets that Putin's 11-bedroom palace was hiding. While his unparalleled palace may be Putin's current favorite, renderings show a palatial interior with high ceilings and large furnishings. The mansion is also decorated with marble surfaces and Renaissance-style murals. The president has access to numerous state residences, including holiday homes and apartments that are rented out by the government. Multiple presidential residences. The Kremlin, a fortified complex in Moscow with more than 15 buildings, 20 towers, and more than 1.5 miles of walls that can be up to 21 feet thick, served as Putin's official residence. In the 1990s, the building received modifications estimated to have cost $1 billion. His official presidential house is something else though. Novo-Ogaryovo, a government dacha in the suburbs of the city, is situated in Rublevka, a region that is home to some of Russia's most wealthy estates. It is tightly concealed behind walls and guards that are always on the lookout for it. It is completely off-limits to the public, unlike the White House, yet it is rumored to feature some magnificent gardens and royal apartments that occasionally appear in Putin's broadcasts. Also alleged to be residences of the Russian president are Yantar, a castle next to a beach in Kaliningrad, and a government-leased apartment in Moscow. He also has access to a Sochi house that is held by the government and serves as one of his official summer residences, along with a house that was once intended to be one of Stalin's official residences and was encircled by a forest. The Romanov family once possessed a palace in St. Petersburg, which Putin frequently uses for official occasions. Armored Presidential Limousine. In addition to these opulent residences, Putin is said to own unidentified private residences, flats, and beachfront villas throughout the world. While Vladimir Putin is well known for his passion for automobiles, particularly vintage Soviet models, his presidential car is a limousine that is bomb and bulletproof. According to reports, he personally spearheaded its design in his search for a unique state vehicle made in Russia. Putin was the first owner of the Soviet Rolls-Royce before the production of the car began to make it available to the general public. Prices start at about $245,000, but it is anticipated that Putin will cost more than $300,000. His model has unique features including the capacity to withstand chemical gas attacks and sniper fire, cutting-edge communication gear, and CCTV images shown on inside screens so he can always watch what's happening around the vehicle. There is an emergency exit built into the back of the vehicle, and it has extra wide doors. Putin has a personal collection that includes some of his favorite classic cars like the ZAZ 968. It was the first car Putin ever owned and is thought to have cost him roughly $10,000 to add a second-hand example in like-new condition to his collection. He also paid $12,000 for the GAZ M21 Volga in 2005. In the course of a meeting between the two leaders in 2006, he chauffeured George Bush about in this car. The Lada Niva 4x4 that Putin drives for fishing expeditions is yet another of his vintage Soviet vehicles. It is believed that he paid about $15,000 for it. Additionally, he has been seen operating a Mercedes and even a Formula One race car. According to rumors, he may have several sports cars stashed away in his garages. Private planes and helicopters. Putin's incredible fleet of aircraft, which is said to consist of at least 58 different aircraft, is perhaps even more extensive than his car collection. A political foe of Putin's produced a dossier in 2012 that included numerous aircraft, including helicopters. He has a $20 million Dassault Falcon that seats 19 and has a complete entertainment system and soundproofing in his collection. He allegedly owns 8 Tu-154s that cost between $7.5 million and $20 million each, as well as an Airbus ACJ319 for traveling in small groups. Putin enjoys riding in helicopters and will only use an Mi-8, of which he is said to own at least 15. His rendition of Air Force One, however, is the most well-known aircraft in his collection. It reportedly has an $11 million cabin with a gold toilet that costs between $75,000 and $100,000 that was decorated by jewelers. Putin has claimed to own 5 or more of this aircraft, which has space for up to 186 passengers. It appears that the Russian government is restocking these planes after concluding a deal that cost about $504 million for each aircraft. Multimillion-dollar yacht. The same 2012 dossier that exposed Putin's huge plane collection also revealed his other passion for yachts. Putin reportedly owns at least 4 of them, according to his competitors. He is the owner of the Graceful, a $100 million mansion with 6 opulent bedrooms that can accommodate 14 people. It apparently has annual operating costs between $5 and $10 million. Another yacht, officially referred to as the Seagull, is 177 feet long and a member of the Kremlin's yacht fleet. It is worth more than $40 million and has room for 12 guests and an 11-person crew. A 1,076 square foot eating space, a pool, a jacuzzi, a gym, a grilling area, and a beach club are among its amenities. Additionally, it is claimed that Putin was given the yacht, the Olympia, as a very kind gift. The owner of the Chelsea Foot Club, Roman Abramovich, gave Putin a luxurious boat that measures 187 feet long and is at least $35 million in value. Putin's style choice. For President Putin, traveling in elegance is not sufficient. He must also appear to be extremely wealthy. He spends a lot of money on items like pricey watches and expertly made outfits. Because of this, Putin reportedly spent $500,000 on his extremely pricey watch, which he owns. In addition, a $1 million Patek Philippe that was put up for sale in July 2017 is said to have belonged to him. He is also said to own additional pricey watches that are worth around $10,500 each. Regarding attire, Newsweek's Ben Judah writes that the president enjoys wearing bespoke suits and Valentino ties after spending years researching Putin for a book. Putin's favorite brand, according to an article published in 2015 by the government-owned Russian publication Russia Beyond the headlines, is Brioni. A single tailor spends many hours making each outfit from beginning to end. They ultimately cost at least $5,500 each. As a result, there may be some validity to the rumors that Vladimir Putin is actually the world's richest person as far as we are aware if he regularly travels in limousines, private aircraft, super yachts, and dresses to impress. And that's all for today's video. What can you say about Vladimir Putin's billion-dollar spending? Do you think he is secretly the richest man in the world? Let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoy everything luxurious, check out our other videos. And if you like them, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. Thanks for watching. Until our next video, see you then.